There's a lot of patterns in the financial markets, and when it comes to pattern, the financial market has them all. I'm your host, Akinwale Chibuike. Welcome to another webinar that we have for you on our webinar series. And today we'll be talking about using market patterns to beat the markets. Okay. And first off, if you can hear me loud and clear, please do drop something in the chat box. If you can hear me loud and clear, please do drop a message in the chat box or something to let me know you can hear me properly in the chat box. Thank you very much. And wow, I quite like the number that's on the webinar. The number keeps on increasing. I really love that. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys got my messages. I sent messages out. I hope you guys got it, and I'm glad you were able to join me. Good morning, Ayodiji. How you doing? Yeah, so using market patterns to beat the markets. Before we come to today's topic, we have a certain pattern and ritual that we do on the webinars. Okay. Yeah. So let's dive right into it. Yesterday, the Dow dropped how many points? I'm coming. Let me confirm that, please. Yesterday, the Dow dropped 209 points. Okay, and in the webinar we did, I think last week Saturday, we talked about if you could make 6% consistently from the markets. Okay, now the Dow dropped 209 points yesterday, and I told everybody to have a daily target of 30 points. Okay, 30 points every day. 30 points every day relative to your account size, and all should add up to 6%. And if you are able to get 30 pips or 30 points consistently from the markets daily, you are now ready to be a full-time trader. And I don't know if anybody has been doing that, but if you've been doing that since Saturday that we spoke about that, and let's take for instance, you've been doing it on the Dow, okay, on the Dow since Saturday, okay, since Saturday, and the date, Saturday date was on the 19th, okay. If you started doing it on the 21st, okay, on the 21st, the Dow went up as high as a minute. Let me confirm that, please. As high as 700 points. Okay. On the 22nd, the Dow went up as high as 249 points or 250 points. Yesterday it went around 209 points. If you had taken 30 pips daily or 30 points daily from the Dow, you would have smashed that 6% profit target that we give ourselves every month. That means in a week you would have done 6%. You smashed your monthly target, you increase the target, you withdraw and you increase target. Okay, so if you had done that consistently from last week we spoke down to today, you should be up by 36% of your trading account. Now imagine if you did that. That's if you didn't do that. I know a few people did it. I believe Kelechi did it also. Yes, he did it also, but I think he targeted more than 30 pips daily, even though he wasn't trading every day, but he was waiting for a certain pattern in price. And that's what we're talking about today, using market patterns to beat patterns, okay, to beat the markets. I'm your host, like I said, Akinwale Chibuike, and a quick introduction into what we do at Good Global Markets. Good Global Markets is a financial broker in Lagos, Lagos. We provide financial freedom. We give our clients financial freedom. Now, how do we give our clients financial freedom? By giving them access to trade the global financial markets. The global financial markets is a very, very wide market where just the Forex market alone within the global financial market has $6.6 trillion liquidity flow in it. That means every day there's $6.6 trillion waiting somewhere for you to just carry a cup there, take your own job and leave, or take your own bull and leave. Now, that is what we at TV Global Markets we do for you. We give you access to those, to the financial markets. And how do we give you access to the financial markets? We give you access to the financial markets by using our products. Our products such as the MT4, the Cloud Trade, and the Copy Trade platform. So the MT4 is a platform where you can trade the global financial markets in dollars. Okay. The Cloud Trade platform is a platform where you can trade the global financial markets in Naira. And the Copy Trade platform, which is the last one, is a platform where you get access to thousands of consistently profitable traders, where you can copy their trade and make money the same way and the same pattern they make money. You see how easy it gets, like how easy money making gets from the financial markets. If you are on this webinar and you don't have a trading account with us, let's run a poll on that. Let's run a poll on that. Okay, I'm sending out a poll right now. So the rule of thumb on our webinar is, if you have to converse, okay, use the chat box. If you want to converse, a conversation, use the chat box. If you have questions, use the question section. If you want to respond to my polls, which you should respond to my polls, use the poll section. And if you want to check if your friend is on the call or something, check on the people's section. Okay, so please, let's respond to that poll. Okay, let's respond to this poll I sent. I just sent one poll. We send more polls, but just one for now, just to get the vibe of things. Okay, are you a client of the Good Global Markets? Yes or no? Just respond to the poll. And if you're not a client of the Good Global Markets, please go to access.eagleglobalmarkets.com. Okay, access.eagleglobalmarkets.com. Okay, click on the link I dropped in the chat box. It will take you or direct you to our website, where you can gladly open an account with us. Okay, a trading account with us. Good morning, Cyril. Hope you're doing good. Just click on the link in the chat box. It will take you directly to our website, where you can open a trading account with us and you start trading the financial markets. Okay, it is very, very easy to do. Trading financial markets is not difficult at all. Don't let anybody tell you it's difficult. It's something young guys are doing now. 18-year-old, 16-year-old, 20 years are doing. If you are beyond that age gap, you can do the same thing also. You can rack up figures the same way they're doing figures. You can do the same thing also. It's very, very, very easy. That's why we've got the best education for you in the industry. Okay, so that is it on the products and my introduction. So I know most of us on here are new, so I would take it slowly and easy so we can all understand everything that will be said. But for now, let me ask a question. Another poll, okay? Another poll. I'm sending it out right now. I'm sending out the poll right now. So I just sent a poll out. Please let's respond to it, okay? And we are 19 on the webinar. we can respond to the polls better than the figures I see there. Okay, just 8 people are responding. Okay, please let's respond to it better. Thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. Okay, I've got quite a number of new people on the webinar. Okay, so let's take it a step backward. Okay, a step backward. Can anyone remind me, if you were on the last webinar, can anyone remind me what we discussed previously in our last webinar? What we discussed previously in our last webinar. Can anyone remind me? Okay, going through the chat box. Using correlation, yes, how correlations can improve your trading. Brilliant. And we discussed correlation in detail. If you're new on the call, don't worry. I'll talk about correlations briefly before we hop into what we have today. And correlations is just financial instruments that relate positively or negatively to one another. Okay, there are currency pairs or commodities or indices or stocks that relate positively or negatively to one another, that reacts or relates positively or negatively to one another. That's what correlation is all about. So what we discussed in the last class was how you can use it to advantage when trading, how you can use it to ease your trading process. And we give a lot of examples. We said if dollar, okay, I said correlation is basically just a layman definition. It's basically financial instruments that affect one another positively or negatively. Okay, financial instruments that affect one another positively or negatively. And I said we just use it to better our analysis process, like knowing what price will do, knowing what the financial instrument will do. We use it to better it and get more precise with it. Okay. Now, another thing we discussed is examples of correlation. We said if dollar goes up, gold comes down. If gold goes up, dollar comes down. Simple. We said if gold goes up, AUD USD goes up. If gold goes down, AUD USD goes down. We talked about a lot, but those are just the few one I will touch on because of time. I don't want to keep anybody waiting on this webinar for too long. Okay, so the fact that we are able to understand or relate to what we discussed previously in the webinar, I want to do something first. Okay, I want to take questions. Okay, questions. Please, if you have any question at all about our products or services in the financial markets, any question at all, please ask your question now. Okay, I'll leave 2 to 5 minutes for that. Okay, please ask your question now. Okay, please ask your question now. Okay, please ask your question now. If you have any question about the financial markets, what we offer at the global markets, our product and all, please ask now. Okay, please ask now before we hop into the class. Well, I'll give another question Q&A session after the class, but let's ask those questions now so I can respond to it before we hop into the one for the class, which is after the class. Okay, there are questions. Use the question section to ask your question. Okay, like I said, we have 3 major products at TV Global Markets that gives you access to the global financial markets. Okay, we said we have MT4, we where you can use to access the global financial markets in dollars. You can use it to trade the global financial markets in dollars. Okay, so if you want to trade global financial market, let's say you want to buy gold, or you want to speculate on the price of gold by buying gold in dollars, you use the MT4 platform. Let's say you want to speculate on the price of dollar itself to go up or down, either ways, because it's the derivative markets. Okay, you can buy or sell, or you can buy and sell at the same time also. um, you use the MT4 platform to trade in dollars. Now, if you're trading naira, our local currency, you don't want to go through the stress of having a dumb account. You don't want your bank to, or you don't want your bank to give you issues with your withdrawals and deposits. You can use the naira platform to trade global financial markets. Now, the last one is the last one is the copy trading platform. Now, if you're too busy to learn how to trade yourself, or you work 9 to 5, or you don't have much time and all, and you so much want to trade financial markets, but still there's no time, you can use the copy trading platform where we give you access to thousands of constantly profitable traders to trade the global financial markets. You copy their trades automatically, so you don't even need to look at what they are doing. You just need to do a few settings that I can walk you through also when you want to sign up and get started on copy trading, and we get started from there. Okay. Um, Now there's a lot. The financial market gives you a lot, like a lot. I when I say a lot, I'm saying a lot in terms of profit actually. Okay, in terms of profit actually, that's when I mean a lot. That's when I mean a lot. Okay, so um that's what I mean on a lot. Now, another question is Siri said, what is the best news to trade in the Forex market or in the financial market? And what leverage you see for Forex? Like, I advise the leverage of 1 to 200 to my clients, okay, to my partners, to let them know that if you don't understand the concept of leverage, you will lose money if you are using too much leverage to trade, okay? So, the best leverage from my own perspective is 1 to 200, and there is no best news to trade. Okay, there's no, all news will literally give off the same reaction. Okay, the same reaction in price. You just need to position yourself the right way. Now, what kind of products the company have? I already discussed that. Osasere, and who is the CEO of the company? The CEO of Eagle Global Markets is Bitel Odunwaye. Okay, is Mr. Bitel Odunwaye. Okay, so like I said, the best leverage. Yes, Max, and what I said aligns with the dollar. Okay, what I said aligns with the dollar. Okay, so I had a story, like before we hop into the class today. Let me tell you a little bit of thing I heard over the week. Now, how can you identify person? I really love that question. Now, every trader, tell people about AGM. Tell people about AGM. If you're making money and you're in the learning process, you know you're getting a lot of value from us and all. Um, Tell people about AGM. That's how you can promote the company. Like, tell people about AGM. Tell them how we're creating financial freedom, how we are bringing a new wave to the financial space in the world. Okay, not even in Nigeria alone, not in Africa alone, but in the world. Okay. And how can one identify prospective trader on the competitive platform? So we will show you, like on the competitive platform, you see all the traders there, and you see every single strategy they use. You see their track record. So you decide which of the traders to follow. There is no special instrument, and all platforms are the same. Okay, we have the basic MT4 that everybody has. We have our own platform built for Naira trading, which is the cloud trade platform, and the copy trade platform also. And it's very easy to use, very easy to use. The same way you use those platforms, or the same way you have an idea on how to use this platform, basically buying and selling and doing your analysis. It's the same thing here also. Okay, nothing difficult at all. Nothing difficult at all. So like I was saying, I got a story reaching out to me yesterday. A close friend of mine is not in the country, but I decided to share it. I wanted to talk about it earlier, but it skipped my mind. But now, yes, now it just popped up in my head. I had there is a bank in Singapore that trains 16-year-olds to actually become hedge fund managers. I was like, wow. So that's to trade the global financial market. Like they train 16-year-olds to start trading the global financial markets. Like it's a school. Okay, it's a school. Like you go to the school, they train you and you become an hedge fund manager. Like what I'm trying to say, or what I'm bringing to justice with what I just said is, no matter how old you are, you can trade the financial markets. No matter how old you are, don't let anybody tell you it's difficult. It's not difficult at all. It's not. It's not difficult at all. It's not. It's meant for everybody to trade. Okay. It's meant for you. It's meant for your neighbor. It's meant for your wife. It's meant for your kids to trade. Okay. Just by learning the right process. Just by like the world is everly changing, and I really love that. So, today's topic: using market patterns to beat the markets. Using market patterns to beat the markets. Okay. Now, what will you learn in this webinar? In this session, you learn what are market patterns, types of market patterns, examples of major market patterns and identification, reversal and continuation, applying market patterns in real time when trading. Okay. I believe we all have that written down in our notes because I always have a note with me. Okay. When I teach, so as to take notes from what I am saying also, because you never know. You could say something new and it flies over your head again, and you're trying to apply it in your trading process. Okay. So I believe we all have a note that we're taking notes. If you don't, please get one and jot some things down. Now, the first thing on the list is, or in our content, is what are market patterns. Okay. Now, I like to get everybody review or perspective of what they think the topic is about. Okay. So to you as a trader or an aspiring trader, what are market patterns? Okay. What are market patterns? What are market patterns? What do you think market patterns are? Your own perspective, your own thoughts, okay, your own thoughts, your own thought process on market patterns. What do you think market patterns are? I'm going through the chat box. I need more response. I'd love to get more response. Okay, more response. Going through the chat box. Market patterns. Someone said fluctuation of prices. Someone said predictions. I'll answer to your question later on, Cyril. Okay. Now, someone said it's simply the way and rules when used to trade. Wow, I'm getting a lot of response. Okay. I love to get more. I love to get more. Like I love to get more. There are different strategies that can be used to disrupt the market profitability. Market patterns are the shapes the chart shows when enables one to know the next. Okay. Formations in the markets to indicate a certain change in direction. Okay. I really love what I'm getting in the chat box. Like I'd love to get more. I'd love to get more. Like I'd love to get more of your thoughts. If you have any other thing to add, okay, I'd love to get more. Like, what do you think market patterns are? What do you think they are? Okay, market patterns are ways in which trader can make profits in the markets. These are recurring price movement that shows what price will likely do next. Okay, Okay. Why I love every single thing everybody said, and um, let's dive right into it better. So, what are market patterns? Now, from the word market pattern is just a compound word. Okay, let's take it from a basic English perspective for everybody to understand. Um, Market pattern is a compound word. Okay, markets where you buy and sell. Okay, pattern, a repetitive form of things happening. Okay, occurrences, reoccurrences. Okay, things happening over and over and over again. From that, buying and selling, reoccurrences of price. Buying and selling, market, patterns, reoccurrences, putting them together, buying and selling of reoccurrences in price. Now, what are market patterns? That's just something basic English, okay? But now, what really are market patterns? Now, market patterns are, I don't want to use the word pattern again though, are reoccurrences in price that tends to repeat itself or happen over time again and again. Okay, do we all understand? Do we all understand what I said? Yes or no? Just drop a yes or no in the chat box. Do you understand what I said? Do we all understand what I said? Okay, I should come again. Okay, I would. Okay, I will come again. I'll explain again. I said market patterns are, I don't want to use the word pattern again, are occurrences, okay, repetitive occurrences, okay, repetitive occurrences in price that tend to happen over and over again, which always give the same results. If it happened last week and it gives a certain result, if it happens this week again, it will give that same result. Do we all understand now? Do we all understand now? I want to get more response actually. Brilliant. Donald, do you understand? Okay, great. I love the fact that everybody understands. Now, there are a lot of market patterns. Okay, there are a lot of market patterns, a lot. But we'll be discussing about the major one. Okay, now, what are market patterns? We said these are just reactions in price that tends to occur over and over and over and over again that gives relatively the same result or close to the same results. Okay, that's what market patterns are. Now, I'll show you an example of market pattern. Okay, I'll show you an example of market pattern in real life situation. If last week, okay, last week you bought a pair of Jordans, okay, Jordans are shoes, okay, you bought a pair of Jordans and you notice that the Jordans are so comfortable, you can wear them on any type of attire at all. If you want to buy a new shoe this week, what is the first type of shoe that will pop up as an idea for you to purchase? Will it be a Nike? No, it's going to be a Jordan, right? Do you understand? Like, will it be a Nike? Will it be a Nike that will pop up in your head? No, it's going to be a Jordan because you remembered your Jordans were comfortable. You can wear them on any type of attire. You can wear them to anywhere, and you want that same result again. So you'd go for a what? A Jordans. Now, another type of example. If you have a a homemade sweatshirt, okay, and it costs you 2,000 naira to get that homemade sweatshirt. Very comfortable. People like it. People like the design. People like everything about it. If you go out and you want to buy a sweatshirt, another sweatshirt, will you be willing to take the risk of trying out a new sweatshirt, or going for that same place, or going to that same place you bought that homemade sweatshirt to buy another type of sweatshirt, but it's still that same place? Yes or no? The first thing that pops in your head is to go back to where you bought the old sweatshirt to buy it again. That's just the logic when it comes to price pattern, like a life real-time example, life situation example. That's just it. First time. Now, types of market patterns. We have majorly two types of market patterns, which are the reversal market patterns and the continuation market patterns. Okay, we have the reversal market patterns and the continuation market patterns. Now, from the word reversal, what do you think a reversal market pattern is? From the word reversal market pattern, what do you think it is? What do you think a reversal market pattern is? Okay. What do you think a reversal market pattern is? What do you think a reversal market pattern is? Let's start with a reversal market pattern. Okay. I love that, Harris. I love that. I love that. It's quite precise. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. I love the response I'm getting. I like the conversation in the chat box actually. Okay. I'm waiting for like more response. More response. Like, what do you think a reversal market pattern is? When the market doesn't go as you planned, a scenario where price changes pattern. Okay, now a reversal market pattern is, or are patterns that gives you a hint, like Kelechi said, they give you an idea or a hint that if price is going up, okay, if price is going up before, it is giving you a hint that price has a tendency of coming down. Do you understand? It's giving you a hint that, my guy, price has a tendency of coming down. Be careful. Okay. It gives you a hint that price has a tendency of coming down. That's what reversal market patterns are. Now, I'll give you a life example. If your car is in drive, okay, you are driving forward, and you saw a trailer up front, and it's a one way. So you took one way, but you saw a trailer up front, okay. That trailer is one hint that, my guy, you have to reverse. Okay, you have to reverse your car and go and find another route. That trailer is that hint. Okay, that hint, that market pattern that you have to change your direction. I hope you understand from the life example I use. You decided to take a one-way route to get to where you were going faster, and you've traveled a lot of distance or a bit of distance in that one-way route. Then all of a sudden you see a trailer coming in the direction, and the trailer is like the owner of that route. Okay, it's built for trailers alone. Then what comes to your head first? To reverse, to go and look for another road. You have to start going back. That is just the idea of a reversal pattern in real life situation. You have to, the hint that comes to your head is from seeing the trailer, and you just change your car to reverse and you start going back. That is what a reversal market pattern is. Okay, do we understand what I just said? Yes or no? Do you understand what I just said? Yes or no? Please let me know if you understand. Please let me know if you understand what I just said. Okay. Okay, I would explain again. You've got nothing to worry about. I would explain again. So I said there are two major type of market patterns. Okay, we have the reversal market pattern and the continuation market pattern. From the word reversal, if you check a dictionary, okay, if you check a dictionary for the word reversal, trying to like check a dictionary to use a dictionary meaning of reversal, okay. Now, the dictionary meaning of reversal is a change to an opposite direction, okay? A change to an opposite direction, okay? A change to an opposite direction. A change to an opposite direction. That's what reversal means. Now, just from the idea that you understand what a reversal is, reversal market pattern means a pattern that tells you that price will soon change to the opposite direction. Do you understand now, Zainab and Donaldson? Do you understand now? Like, it's a pattern that tells you or gives you an idea that price will soon change from its initial direction to an opposite direction. So imagine price going up. When you see a reversal chart pattern, it tells you that price has a tendency of going down soon. If price is going down and you see a reversal chart pattern, it has a tendency, or it's telling you that price will soon start going up. So you need to start taking your profit and getting prepared for a buy. There's a lot when it comes to chart pattern. I will make sure I teach everything today, but I don't want to keep us on this webinar more than 1 hour and a few minutes. Okay, now that we understand what a reversal market pattern is, let's talk about continuation. Now, continuation. We all understand what continuation means, right? We all understand what continuation means from basic dictionary, like basic dictionary meaning. Okay, the act of doing something over and 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 over again. Cyril, please, you know it fine, but there's a lot of people on this session that are new, okay, and we are trying to break it down and let them understand. So just let them understand. There's no need to rush it at all, okay? No need to rush it at all. Just let them understand, okay? Now, Donaldson, very sorry for that. I know you're getting it all mixed up, but very sorry for that. We'll come to everything he's saying soon, okay? Now, we said there's a continuation market pattern. Now, continuation means an act of doing something over and over again, like doing the same thing over and over again, okay? Now, imagine you are on a road. You are driving on a road, okay? We're driving on the road, and there's a pothole. There's no other place to go. You cannot reverse. You can't do anything. You just have to go through the pothole, okay? Like a small ditch on the road. What will you do? You drive through the ditch, right? That's a continuation pattern. Like, you've been going forward. There's a little bit of blockage or a little bit of stop, but you still go through it to get to your destination. That's what a continuation pattern is. Like, that's how a continuation pattern. So let me break it down to you. Now, price can't move in a straight line. When you're trading, price can't just continue going up, okay? It has to get into a ditch. It has to slow down. When it slows down, it forms a pattern, okay? That pattern it forms to continue going up, okay? It's called a continuation pattern, okay? So whenever you see price, I'll show you on the chart very soon. After we discuss just what reversal patterns are, what market continuation market patterns are. Okay. Now I said continuation is a pause, then a continuation. Okay, a pause and it continues doing what it wants to do. Like I said, if you are in a car, you're going to a destination, there's a portal, you go through the portal, you don't reverse your car and say you're going back home because of a small ditch on the road, right? You go through it, and that's what a continuation is. You don't just continue going, you have to slow down a bit to go through the ditch, then you continue your journey. That's what a continuation pattern is in the market. Now let's use another example again. Okay, now let's use a market example. I said the price can't continue going up, right? It has to pause, then continue going up, okay? It has to pause and continue going up. Whenever it pauses, like I don't mean it to just stop. No, it will continue moving, but not up. It will just move a little bit of in a certain kind of way before it continues going up. Okay, so when it moves in a certain kind of way that isn't up, but just either sideways or very, very choppy, it continues to go up, finds a reason to go up and just breaks out and continues to go up. Donaldson and Zainab, I think you guys are the new people on here. Majorly, I can only like people I haven't seen on my webinar. The names are quite the same, but do you guys understand what I now mean by continuation pattern? Please let me know, yes or no. Okay, please let me know. If you don't understand, I'm here for you. I will explain until we all understand it. Do we all understand? Do we all understand what a continuation pattern is? Do we all understand what a continuation pattern is? Great. Brilliant. Now, let me show you an example. Like just we are not going to the example of major market patterns and identification. No, I just want to show you what a reversal market pattern is and a continuation market pattern is before we continue. Okay, so I want to load my MT4. I want to load my MT4. We'll be using the MT4 today. Okay. Brilliant. I like the fact that everybody's giving a response and we are all trying to understand the whole logic behind price movements. Okay, a minute. So I'll be sharing my screen right now and we can all see it clearly. So I'll be sharing a window, which is my MT4 window, and so before we talk about market reversal, I just want to call the attention of those that are in the Telegram channel. Those that are in the Telegram channel, remember I called Dow Jones sell. I said I'll be selling from here, and well, it hit my take profit. My take profit was right below here. I was like $30 profit, and my stop loss was just above this week, like $10 loss. So it hit take profit, then it reversed. That's a big one. Okay, so back to, let me show you what it really means. Okay, so let's look at this right here. I'd like to show it here, actually. Now, I want everybody to see something, okay? Look at what happened, or look at price here. Price was going up, right? Price was going up. But at a certain point in time, it just it just started going down like this. Now I want you to see something clearly on this chart. Just act as if you understand, okay? Just act as if I've told you about this before, okay? I don't want to like complicate it yet, but there will be no complications at all. Does this look like a type of pattern? Like if you stare at the scheme properly, those three boxes I drew, does it look like a pattern? Let's just start from there. If like from your own understanding of patterns, okay? Like I'm not saying you understand chart patterns, but just from basic understanding of how patterns are, those three areas I boxed, does it look like a pattern to you? Yes or no? Yes or no? Even if you don't know what patterns are, but you have an idea of what patterns, real life situation of patterns, okay? If you have an idea of real life situation of patterns, okay, brilliant. I'd like to get more response actually. I'd like to get more response, please. Let's do what to give more response. I'd love that. I'd so much love that. Great. Now, Now, the name of this pattern is a head and shoulder pattern. It is a reversal pattern. See what happened after it formed. What the price did? Price just started going down. Do you see it clearly now? Like, can you see these things occurs in price almost every day, almost every single time? You can see what happened. Immediately it formed, price just started going down. And this is how they occur every single day and time. Okay? Every single day. I'm not saying every day, but on the charts in price, they occur almost regularly. No, what looks the same is this one and this one. Then this one is higher than these two. That's why we call it a head. This is the head. This is the shoulder. Okay, head and shoulders pattern. A head and shoulders pattern. Okay, this is called the head and shoulders pattern, and it's a reversal pattern. Now let me show you another one, which is a continuation pattern. Now I'm sorry I reduced this price action very small, but I want us to look at this cell here. Remember I said whenever your car gets into a ditch, you don't go back, you slow down and you reverse. Sorry, and you continue going forward. Now imagine you were going down, or imagine you were on a road and you were going, then there's a ditch. You are already close to the ditch. You can't move fast on the ditch. All you do is just you reverse a bit and you use a calculated amount of speed to what? Pass the ditch. Do you understand now? From that ditch example I've been talking about since. Do you understand it now? Like, if you are driving a car and there's a ditch, you don't just go through the ditch, you reverse a bit, then you use a calculated amount of speed to go through the ditch. Do you understand now? You understand now, right? Brilliant. Okay, so this is called a, well, I can decide to call it anything though, but let's just call it a bear flag. Okay, this is called a bear flag pattern, a bearish flag pattern. Okay, bearish flag pattern. Bearish flag pattern. Like, bear means selling. Okay, so when they sold, they created a flag and it continued going down. Do we understand now? Like, do we understand now? Do you understand? Yes or no? If you don't, let me know. I will explain again. I am here for you. Okay, I am here for you. There's no need to say you understand when you don't understand. Okay, before, please state the area you don't understand clearly so I can explain. Okay, and Harris also, please state it clearly so I can explain. Okay. No, okay. I didn't say bearish head pattern. Okay, I said the one we talked about here is a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, a head and shoulders pattern. A head and shoulders pattern. A head. Let me just write it out. This is coming. Let me write it on the screen. Okay, a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, a head and shoulders pattern. Do you see it now? Do you understand it now? Okay, do you understand it now? Like, from the head and shoulders pattern. Do you see the head and shoulders pattern clearly? Like what I was saying, the head and shoulder pattern. That the head is in the middle. Then we have two shoulders, the left shoulder and the right shoulder. That's why it's called the head and shoulder pattern. If you understand, please let me know. From just the head and shoulder pattern for now. From the explanation I just gave now. You understand what an head and shoulder pattern is and looks like. Okay. Exactly Exactly. They are all three parts of the pattern. Brilliant. So this is a good chart, a 1 hour time frame chart. Okay, 1 hour time frame chart. Brilliant. Ifyoma, did you get it? I want you to understand it also. Everybody needs to understand it. Okay, everybody needs to understand it. Brilliant. Now, a head and shoulder pattern, we said, is a reversal pattern. When price is going up, if it forms this pattern, expect a reversal, expect price to start coming down. Okay, and we'll talk about the components also soon. Now, a bear flag pattern, let's go. Let me not use this box anymore. I think the box is confusing. Let's use what everybody uses. So most people use a trend line to mark it out. Now, this is a bear flag pattern. I said if you're driving your car, okay, and you see a ditch, you don't reverse and go back home because of that ditch. You use a calculated amount of speed to pass through the ditch, right? Use a calculated amount of speed to pass through the ditch. Now, this is where the concept of the bear flag pattern arose. This streak of move to the downside is called a flagpole. Okay, this is called the flagpole. Now, can anybody tell me where the flag is? Can anybody tell me where the flag itself is? Anyone? Can anyone tell me where the flag is? I'd want somebody apart from Syria. Okay, you know it fine. Okay, yeah. Okay, someone said the right hand side. Okay, the right hand side. Anybody else has got something to say after the flagpole, Abby? Harris, do you mean right? It can't be left, okay? It can't be left. Remember, we said bear flag. Bear means something is coming down, okay? Something is coming down, okay? Something is coming down. And that means a flag that is upside down. Brilliant. An area bounded by trend lines. Brilliant. Harris, do you understand? Harris, Ifoma, and who else? Donaldson. Okay. Donaldson. Okay. I said a bear. Okay. A bear. Let's talk about bear and bull. Okay. Bear and bull. In the financial market, when you hear the word bull or bullish, okay, bull or bullish, it means price is going up. Okay. It means price is going up. Do you understand? Bear and bull in the financial market means price is going up. Okay. It means price is going up. Bear means price is going down, or bearish means price is going down. Okay, just trying to like incorporate everything together so you understand. Now, when you hear bull flag, it means a flag that it's up, right? Bull flag, it means a flag that is up from just the word bull and flag. Harris and Ifema, do you understand? Do you understand? Just from the word bull flag. Now, if you hear a bear flag, it means a flag that is upside down. Do you understand now? Do you understand now? Like if a bull flag means a flag that is up, a bear flag means a flag that is down. That means price is going to go down if it's a bear flag. Okay? Okay? It means a flag that is going to go down. Do you understand? So now that you understand that the flag pole will be up, the flag itself will be what? Down. And that is the flag where I put in that area of price boxed in two lines. Do you understand now? Like everybody must understand this thing. Okay, everybody must understand these things. You understand now? Brilliant, brilliant. I'm glad you understand. Informa, do you understand now? Like Donald also, do you understand now? So that's just the logic. That's just so just know that if bull is in the beginning of a word in the financial market, it means it's going up. It means it's going up. If bear is in the word when it comes to financial market, it means it's going down. That's it. So this is a flagpole, and this is the flag itself. Okay, this is a flagpole, and this is the flag itself. So the flag has to break down. Do you see it now? Has to come down. That's just it. Okay, that's simply what. Yes, BEAR. BEAR is the spelling of the bear. BULL or BULL is the spelling for the bull. Brilliant. Now let's proceed. Now that we've seen an example of a reversal pattern and a continuation pattern, you see what happened on this flagpole. It continued to the downside. Okay, it continued to the downside. The reversal, it changed direction from the upside to the downside. Do you understand now? So, do we all understand now? Yes or no? Do we all understand the basic things we talked about, which is what are market patterns and types of market patterns? Do we understand what it is now? Do we all understand what it is now? I'd love to get a lot of response so I can move ahead to examples of major patterns and major market patterns and identification and identifying them. Then we can also see it in real time when trading. Yes, the long bearish trend down, then consolidation of price. Now is price moving sideways is the flag itself. Good morning, Zainab. How are you doing? Okay, okay. I'm glad I got a lot of yes. Um, and I'm glad we've got a few new people on the call. Um, okay. I want to send out a poll actually. Now I always say something. The only way you can appreciate my work is by responding to my polls. The only way you can pay me back is by responding to my poll. And I don't know, a lot of people have said it a lot of time, which is what we teach here is what you get charged $100 for, $200 for. We teach it here for free. And the only way you can appreciate is just by responding to the polls, giving us a feedback. Your feedback, good or bad, we appreciate it. It's to better how we teach and how we approach our clients. So always try to give a feedback in the polls, okay? A feedback in the polls, a feedback on your social media handles. Tag us, we will repost you. Feedback good or not, we will repost you. That's it, okay? Now, example of major market patterns and their identification, reversal and continuation, okay? So we'll talk about the reversal first, okay? Talk about the reversal first. Now, I'm not going to show you on the charts, okay? I'm going to just show you a diagrammatic expression, and I'll tell you things that we'll go and look for it on the charts. Now, this is a reversal chart patterns cheat sheet, okay? Reversal chart patterns cheat sheet. Now, for every bullish chart pattern, okay, there is a bearish what's it called, bearish, sorry, for every bullish chart pattern there is a bearish chart pattern of that same type, okay. For every bullish chart pattern there is a bearish chart pattern of that same type. So if we have a double top, know that there will be a double bottom. Double top is bearish, double bottom is bullish. You can see it here. Why is it called double top? Because it has two tops, okay, two tops, two tops, two tops, two valleys. That's why we call it a double top, a bearish. And a double top is a bearish chart pattern. So some people might not call it bearish double top. Just if you hear the word double top, it is a bearish chart pattern, okay. It is a bearish chart pattern, okay. Now let's go to the bullish one. If you hear double bottom, or you see double bottom on a chart, or someone tells you a double bottom, it is a bullish chart pattern. It is a bullish chart pattern, and it signals reversal to the upside. If you hear the word head and shoulders, okay, head and shoulders, head and shoulders basically means what's it called? I'm trying to remember. Is a reversal pattern to the downside, okay? A reversal pattern for a sell if price is going up, okay? If price is going up, it's a reversal pattern for a sell. Now we have inverted head and shoulder. That means opposite head and shoulder. That means head and shoulder that is facing up, which is a bullish chart pattern, okay? It's a bullish chart pattern. We have a rising wedge. A rising wedge is a bearish chart pattern, reversal chart pattern, okay? Bearish reversal chart pattern. A falling wedge is a bullish reversal chart pattern. We have an expanding triangle. Now, the thing is, this expanding triangle chart pattern doesn't really occur every time on the chart, okay? Doesn't really occur, but when it occurs, understand that it will surely play out, okay? So we have expanding triangle, which is bearish expanding triangle in an uptrend. And in a downtrend, we have, if we see an expanding triangle in a downtrend, it is a bullish expanding triangle, which which has a tendency or a likelihood of reversing price higher. If we hear triple top, triple top, triple top, it is a bearish chart pattern, okay? Triple top is a bearish chart pattern. Triple top is a bearish chart pattern. Triple top is a bearish chart pattern. If you hear the word triple bottom, and this is the representation, you can see it on my screen, it is a bullish chart pattern. Okay, it is a bullish chart pattern. So what I'll do right now is I'll drop this image on the Telegram group. If you are not on the Telegram group, well, if you're not on the Telegram group, I really don't know what to say. You need to be on the Telegram group. You need to be on the Telegram group. So what I'll do is I will drop the link to the Telegram group right now in the chat box. Join the Telegram group, okay? Join the Telegram group. So trying to send the link to the, and also you can share the link around. Let's take the group to 500 today, okay? Let's make that a task to take the group to 500 today, okay? Let's take the group to 500 today. If you're in any Telegram, any community on WhatsApp or Telegram, drop the group link there. Let's take the group to 500 today, okay? 500 is the goal for today or this week. We can do 1K also, but for a start, let's do 500. We are 296. If you are not on the Telegram group and you're on this webinar, if you join, okay, if you join, we should take it to 300 plus today. And if you share the group out, we should take it to 350 or 400, but the target for this week is 500 people on the group, okay? Let's do well to do that. 500 people on the group. 500 max, okay? 500 for today. Thank you for joining. I can see you guys are joining. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so back to what we were saying. Now, I'm trying to drop the image, the cheat sheet on the Telegram group. Okay, if you've not joined, please join now before I drop the sheet on the Telegram group. Okay. If you've not joined, please join before I drop the link on the Telegram group. Trying to like, okay, let me just a minute. Let me get the file and drop it on. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. It means a lot. Let's share the link out also. Okay, let's share the link out also. Let's share the link out also to people. Great. Thank you, Maxine. Thank you very, very much. So we are comfortably sitting at 300. That's the reversal chart pattern sheet in the. Oh, we're sitting on 298. Let's join. I dropped the chart pattern down there so we can find it in there. So let's go to a chart. So I'll be using another chart to just show you guys this thing to beat time and all. So yeah, let's go. So if you can see my screen, please let me know. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, please let me know. So let's go and look for all these chart patterns. Now, there's something I want to say. Chart patterns tend to be stronger and better if they are found on the higher time frames. Okay, higher time frame chart patterns tend to play out more than lower time frame chart pattern. They have a huge success rate than lower time frame chart patterns. Okay, higher time frame patterns have a huge success rate than lower time frame patterns. Now, higher time frames are the daily, the weekly, and the monthly time frame. Okay, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. There is no need for you to go to the monthly. There's no need for you to go to the weekly, but the daily is enough for you to search for your chart patterns. Then you look for confirmation, reason for you to take that trade on the 4-hour time frame. So I'm going to go to the daily time frame of the Dow Jones, and I'll show you something right here. Now, look at what price did here. Look at this. This is a double top, right? Yes or no? Is this a double top? Yes or no? Is that a double top chart pattern? Yes or no? I like to get response. Look at it. First top, second top. Let me show you properly also. First top, second top. Can we all see it? First top, second top. And see the line. Yeah, the net line. Right there. Do you see it? Right there. That same line. You see right there. See what happened? It played out. Now that you've seen this on the daily time frame, what will you do? You just mark out this area properly so you can see it on a lower time frame, like the 4-hour. Now you mark out this low also. Okay, let's increase this to a bigger size. All you need to do is go to a 4-hour time frame. When you go to a 4-hour time frame, let's refresh the charts and let's go back in time. See it on the 4-hour time frame. Do you see it on the 4-hour time frame now? You can see it's right there, right? Now, I'll explain something again also. After I explain this double top, do you see right here now? See what happened. He broke out, went down. Fine, you would have entered here. If you entered here, you make money coming down. But see, he break out and a retest. So let's say you have entered at this retest. Yeah, you would have made let's see. So you entered here, you'd have made 1,000 points for yourself. Now imagine 1,000 points once every month. 1,000 points once every month. Just imagine 1,000 points once every month. So that's a double top pattern right there. Let's go to USD card. We won't talk about everything. We won't talk about all the whole chart pattern, but you go to the chart yourself and also see these things. We said we use the daily time frame, okay? Now let's delete everything on my chart. Look down below here. You can see a double bottom, right? Yes or no? A double bottom chart pattern right here. Yes or no? Can you see right there? Can you see right there? Yes or no? Please let's respond because we are spending a lot of time and I don't want to keep anybody waiting on the call. Brilliant. Okay. Now, the 4 hour time frame. Go to the sorry, I was supposed to put that line there. The 4 hour time frame now. See. Do you see that we've been able to now streamline the double bottom to this one right here? So I can delete that and delete this. Then I could reduce it to this. It's all about breaking it down to look better. Okay. And look at it. Double bottom here. Look at what happened. Broke, retest. See the way it flew. These things work every single time they work. Just for you to be able to cite them in price and understand them. We've seen the head and shoulders before, but I'll look for another head and shoulder again. Wow. I think this looks pretty like an head and shoulder. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's see if we can see an head and shoulder on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, yes, there's one. There's one there. Look at this, a head and shoulder pattern. Can you see it? Let me draw it out for you. Look at it. Left shoulder there. The head there. Right shoulder there. And do you see it? Head and shoulder pattern. Can you see it clearly? Head and shoulder pattern right there. Right there, up above there. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. Price went down. It came back to give you your entry. Imagine having this type of entry to the downside. You could have made, let's see, 345 points to yourself. Quick money. Okay, let's still go back in price and look for inverted head and shoulder. See a double top right here. You see, went down. See, it played out. See another small head and shoulder here. See it, it played out. See a double bottom here. It played out. Like these things. See another double bottom here. They play out always. They play out always. See a head and shoulder here, a big one. Came down. Let's look for an inverted head and shoulder. Try to look for one. I still can't find any. We'll find one soon though. But just understand that these chart patterns occur regularly for you to be able to like make money from them. I can see an inverted head and shoulder here. See right here. See left shoulder. See the head right here. See the right shoulder here. And see, came back to give you your entry here. When it give you your entry, it went, let me show you properly. When it give you your entry here, it went up to this extent before coming down. See, it played out. You see right there. Oh, okay. You measure the points. There's a tool on CloudTrader or MT4. It's called the what's it called again? It's called the crosshair cursor. Yeah, you can use the crosshair cursor there, but yeah, it has a different tool. This is just a charting platform, okay? But I hope you guys get the picture of what I'm trying to say. Like, these patterns occur every single time, and the only thing for you to do is just go and look for them on the charts. Like, you need to go and look for them on the charts. So let's talk about the continuation patterns, okay? Let's talk about I don't want to keep us waiting on the calls for too long. So the continuation pattern. These are the continuation pattern. We have the bull flag, the bullish pennant pattern, and the bullish falling wedge. Okay, all of these patterns break out to the upside, like shows higher prices, but it must be in a bullish trend. Okay, if price is up and you see these patterns, look for buying opportunities. We have the bearish flag, the bearish pennant pattern, and the bearish rising wedge. All these patterns for a sell. That means if price is moving down and you see all this pattern, you sell. Simple as that. Now let me show you a few of this pattern in real time. Okay, let's talk about 2 or 3 of them, and we will move on to the next one. Okay, trying to find the platform I used previously. Wow, I mistakenly took it out. Okay, I'm coming in a minute, guys. You will see the platform pop up now. Please, if you can see my screen, please let me. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now? Please let me know, because I already put it on my screen already. And thank you guys. 300. We hit 300 on the Telegram channel. Thank you very much. Okay, great. Now, let's talk about bullish flag. Okay, let's go and use ERUSD. Okay, very common chart, a very common financial instrument. Now, delete. Now, see, I said you look for it on the daily time frame. Okay, daily time frame. Now look at this. Trying to look for a bullish flag. Okay, now look at this price action. This piece of price action here. That's what we'll talk about. This one here. Now look at it. We had a flag pull. Okay, then we had a what? A flag. Yeah. Can you see it? A flag pull, a flag, and what happened? It went up. Can you see it clearly? I already sent the link. Someone, Kelechi, please help me. I'm sorry. Just help me repost the link again so I can explain this bullish flag chart pattern here. So you see, bull flag. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. You see better. That's May. See it right here. You see how it looks on the 4-hour time frame. See it right there. Sweet stuff. But I've gotten an entry here. If you got an entry here, you would have made let's see, 600 points. 600 points. Like this, you've made like someone's salary just from this in a month. You made it just from that in a month. Sweet stuff. Let me show you a bear flag, okay? A bear flag. Let me show you a bear flag on the 4-hour time frame. Now see this. This is a bear flag here. Now see, price came down. Okay, we'll focus on this piece of price action. See what happened next. See what happened next. Okay, can you see flag pull, flag, and it broke down? Can we all see it? Like these things happen all the time in price, all the time. Let me show you a pennant. Let me show you a pennant. Then we. Sorry. Now, this is a pennant right here, a bullish pennant. See how it came down a lot, and see the way this looks like. Do you see? And it broke up. I'll show you a bearish pennant also. Trying to look for one. Okay, I think this is one bearish pennant. Oh, okay, no, that's not the bearish pennant. This is the yeah, it's a bearish pennant. Sorry, a bearish pennant. I thought it was a rising wedge. That's not a rising wedge. That's a bearish pennant. Now I'll show you a rising wedge also. See a big type of bear flag. This is a flag pull. Then see the bear flag in here. That same thing I did on gold. See right here. That was the bear flag, and what broke? It happened and went to the downside majorly. Now see a what's it called? A reversal pattern. We talked about that reversal pattern. A rising wedge here. Okay, see a rising wedge here. The price action is not too clean. Okay, but I hope you get the picture actually. See, and it just broke and came down. A reversal pattern, rising wedge. Now, I want you to understand something. The way this pattern are drawn in a what's it called? The way they are drawn in diagrammatically, okay, the way they are drawn diagrammatically doesn't mean they will be the same perfect way on the chart. I want you to understand that, okay? Doesn't mean they will be that same way perfectly on the chart. Please, I want you to disallow such thoughts. There will be a little bit of change. It won't be accurate as the same, but it will be a little bit of change, okay? There'll be a little bit of change. Now, let's look for a financial instrument that we can trade. Can someone give me a financial instrument? Just one, okay? That we can use to round up the webinar, okay? One financial instrument, anyone at all, anyone, one financial instrument, to see it in real time when trading, okay? USD, JPY, GBP, USD, those two are enough, okay? USD, JPY, and GBP, USD, okay? GBP, USD, okay? I said it on Tuesday, right? That DXY would go down and GBP, USD would go up. Okay, so look at GBP, USD. We're having something nice on GBP, USD. The daily time frame, actually, we can see a bit of head and shoulders right here. Like if you strain your eyes to check it, you see it right there. Like if you strain your eyes, you see it there. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Very, very clustered though. That's why I said it won't be picture perfect. Okay, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And look at what we had right here. Okay, we had this right here. we had price relatively trade back to the neckline. Okay, we had price relatively trading back to the neckline. Now look at what we have right here. We have a what? From what we just discussed right now, a bearish rising wedge. Like, look at it clearly. A bearish rising wedge. Do you see? And look at it in real time. It's playing out already. Can you see? So what will be my target? My target is the lows of the rising wedge. Okay, that'll be my target. The lows of the rising wedge. So this is what price will do. Price can continue going lower, but it must do this. Do you see in real time? Oh, I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry. I thought I was sharing the screen. I thought I was sharing the screen. Very, very sorry. I'll take it from the top again, okay? I'll take it from the top again. So let me just delete everything I drew. So I said on the daily time frame is where we search for this chart pattern. Now look at this right here. I said there is a head and shoulder here, but you need to strain your eyes to see it. This is left shoulder, this is the head, and the right shoulder is somewhere within here. Like, you need to strain your eyes to see it. That's why I said they won't appear the same way they appear in a diagram. Okay, so to the 4-hour time frame, where we want to see it clearly now. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder area. Okay, now we put that line to mark out our neckline and see what happened. Price came back. I told you price always comes back to those type of area. And look at what we have here. We have a bearish rising wedge right there. The bearish rising wedge. Can you see it? So if you have a trading account, you can take a sell. And my target will be the lows right here. You see it? See how it is playing out in real time. This is real time. Like, price is moving right now on GBPUSD. See what we have on GBPUSD. Sweet stuff to the downside. Like, simple stuff. Now, these patterns have a 70% accuracy. They fail also, yes, but they're accurate 70% of the time. Let's go to the USD So from the little thing we explained today, GBPUSD is giving us a sell. USD daily time frame. Now, what does this daily time frame look like? It looks like a rising wedge, okay? An ascending channel or a rising wedge. Look at it. Can you see it? Right there. Can you see right there? And look at what we have here. We have what? Previous resistance. Previous resistance. And it is also looking like a what? A double top. Do you see? Pattern within a pattern. There can be a pattern and there will be another pattern within it. A rising wedge into to create a double top. So we can now go to the 4-hour time frame now. On 4-hour time frame, what do we have? We have a what? A rising wedge, also a smaller version. Bullish rising wedge. I mean, reversal pattern actually. A reversal rising wedge. And look at it clearly. You can see right there, right? Pennant or bullish rising wedge majorly. And what do we expect? We expect price to play out the lower time frame on first, which is to this low right there, before breaking out major to come and play out the big one, which is to this low. Now imagine how much you will make if you trade it to this low. Yeah, but let's just consider on this. Let's just concentrate on this one first. From here to here is 110 points. Imagine you just catch 30 points, just 30 points. make 6% of your trading account if you follow the calculations I gave last week. And these things occur every single time in price, okay? Every single time in price. So, yes, this brings us to the end of today's webinar. And as you can see, these things occur real time in price. It's just left on you to be able to, sorry, it's left on you to be able to go and, like, what I do after every class is what I teach. I also go and start checking to see if I didn't say wrong things, okay? All you need to do right now is to go back to your charts. Go and start looking for this pattern. Go and start looking for this pattern so you understand how they work, how they behave. Are they accurate? Is this something you can trade? Do you want to only be trading head and shoulder? Do you want to only be trading bearish flag or bullish flag? Those are the questions. The replay will be available on our YouTube channel. Check your email after this webinar. The replay will be available there also. Okay, that's what you should do. Practice. Like I always say, I'm against demo trading. Okay, if you are demo trading, it's like as if you're just wasting your time because you're making money on demo, fine, but you're not making money on live. So why are you trading? And also, demo trading ruins a trader's mindset. Okay, it ruins a trader's mindset. That's why I don't advise demo trading. Okay, that's why I don't advise demo trading at all. Okay, that's why I don't advise demo trading at all. So I'm just sending out two polls. I want to send out two polls right now. Let's respond to it, please. Okay. Publish poll and publish the next one. So I just sent out two polls. Please let's respond to it. Please let's respond to it. And also, if you've not responded to the old ones, respond to it and be honest with your response. Also, if you've learned it before and it's not new to you, click on no. It's all about being honest and all. Everything, all previous classes are on our YouTube channel. Yes, all previous classes are on our YouTube channel. Okay? All previous classes are on our YouTube channel. So we've not come to the end of the class at all. There's still a question section, okay? So if you have any question about what we discussed today, please ask your question. And someone asked, who is the CEO of this company? I'm just saying that. The CEO of the company is Bite Odunwaye, okay? Mr. Bite Odunwaye, that's the CEO of the company. And also, Cyril asked, what's the best time frame for market patterns? Go and look for it on the daily time frame, then trade it on the 4-hour time frame. Again, you look for it on the daily time frame and trade it on the 4-hour time frame. Please ask questions if you have any question. How do we measure points? Okay, so in trading, you measure points by knowing the move. Okay, so if price drops, there's a tool on your cloud trade platform, the crosshair cursor tool. You use it to measure points. It's also on the MT4 platform. You use it to measure points. From your profits also, you can know your points. Okay, if you are using the Naira platform, which the minimum is 50 Naira per point. Okay, if you make 100 Naira, you know that's what? If 50 Naira, if it is 50 Naira per point, 100 Naira will be what? 2 points. Okay, that means price just moved 2 points. That's why you made 100 Naira. Do you understand now, right? So you can even calculate it from your profits. If you're using the dollar platform and you're using a mini standard lot of 0.01, if you make $1, that's 10 points. Okay, that's how it is. You can know it from your profits also. Any other question? Any other question? The minimum account amount is 10,000 Naira, but please and please and please, I advise you not to start trading with 10,000 Naira, okay? I will candid, it's too small. You won't be able to manage your risk at all. Because of it's the minimum doesn't mean you have to start with the minimum. We do better than that. You can start with 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. But a standard amount to start trading with is $100, which at our exchange is 450 naira per dollar. That's 45,000 naira to start, so you can get good profits and also be able to trade the right way, not just trading the wrong way. Okay, are we clear on that, Aris and Cyril? In the absence of no other question, we've come to the end of today's webinar, and I'm your host, Akinwale Chibuike. I wish you good luck and good trading.